Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And as always, thank you so much for being here with me today. So we have like a little cold, so excuse my voice. I don't know what I sound like on camera, but from what I hear, it doesn't sound cute, and I think it's allergies because I feel like I keep sneezing a lot, and then my nose is runny. My eyes feel like watery and itchy, but I wanted to get up and show up today because I'm like, I'm on break and I need to record. I have a video that I already recorded that I did not edit with starting the garden, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna go home. We'll go to my parents' house today and look at it. My dad and I are actually going to expand it. But anyway, I'll talk about that when we get there. So how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay, you know, just doing okay, to be completely honest. But I wanted to get on and say hi. I've been feeling like I don't do too much to really vlog anything, and then I'm like, how am I ever going to build up my channel if I'm not vlogging? I have things to say and things to show. Anyway, I wanted to share some books with you, and honestly, that sage probably isn't helping. The books that I want to share with you, the first one is The Dangers of Smoking in Bed, Mariana Enriquez, author of Things We Lost in a Fire, and that is also a movie, I believe, with Halle Berry in it. I think so, yes. And this is a collection of short stories. They are interesting to say the least. So I'll just read you some of the inside. So the stories in her new collection are as terrifying as they are socially conscious and offer breath and body to much that goes unspoken. Fetish, illness, the female body, the darkness of human history with bracing urgency. A woman is sexually obsessed with the human heart. That story was crazy. A lost riding baby crawls out of a backyard and into a bedroom. I actually thought that story was hilarious. How it ended was really funny to me. A pair of teenage girls can't let go of their idol. That one, extreme, like bizarre. An entire neighborhood is cursed to death when it fails to respond correctly to a moral dilemma. That one was a good one too. Written against the backdrop of contemporary Argentina with resounding tenderness toward those in pain and fear and in limbo, The Dangers of Smoking in Bed is Mariana Enriquez at her most sophisticated and most chilling. I definitely recommend this book if you like short stories. I typically don't read short stories, so it's been taking me a while to finish it. I'm so far on page, like 119. The story Kids Will Come Back. So I have quite a bit to finish, but I still wanted to talk about it because I do recommend it. It's a library book, so I think I'm gonna take it back and check it out again, just because, like, I don't know, someone could be waiting for it and I've had it for a minute. The other book is called Looking for Alaska by John Green. I picked this up at a bookstore at the mall. I just went to the mall with one of my friends and one of my good friends and her goddaughter and her best friend and her little sister, and they love to read. You know, we were in the little young adult section, and an older gentleman that worked there read this. He said he actually cried. It didn't make me cry. I can see how it's sad. It was an easy read. I read it in a day. And then there's another book that I want to share with you. It's called, and I'll put it on the screen somewhere if I have to look up what is it called? How to Not Drown in a Glass of Water, written by Angie Cruz. And that one was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that book. I read it probably in 2 days. I was reading it at work, on my lunch break, during quiet time. I really, really enjoyed that book. I actually pulled it up so I can read to you the first page. So backstory, How to Not Drown in a Glass of Water. It's written in the first person, and it goes through the course of 12 sessions that the main character, Cara Romero, has to go through in order to keep her unemployment benefits, I believe. Through her talking in these sessions, she shares her life, what happened with her and her son, the relationship with her and her sister. We explore the relationship with her and her best friend, what happened with her husband, and gentrification and being an immigrant in America. She is an immigrant from the Dominican Republic who came to the US and lives in New York City. She lives in Washington Heights. Session 1, I'll read you the first paragraph. It's really short. My name is Cara Romero and I came to this country because my husband wanted to kill me. Don't look so shocked. You're the one who asked me to say something about myself. This book was really, really, really good. I highly recommend it. I told anyone who would listen to read this book. And she also wrote, the author Angie Cruz, she wrote another book called Dominicana, which I think I'm going to get because I want to go to the library. So yeah, let's go to the library and pick up some books. So this is the garden and a tree fell on it. So all of this started coming down. Their fence came down along with it. And then all over here, this is the stump. My dad cut it. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to take all of this up, take the whole fence down, and then we're going to come out a few more, my hands are so dry. We're going to come out maybe 2 more feet, build another fence, and expand it a bit more. So we'll see. Right here, there was a blueberry tree, and you can see the tree fell on it, but hold on, let me see. It looks like it's still in the ground. So I got that neat thing and I'm not even sitting on it. I'm literally all in the dirt, defeating the purpose. But I'm going to see what happens with it. Weeding is both satisfying and relaxing to me. I do it about 2 times throughout the season, at the beginning, and then probably 1 time throughout if I just notice some. I like to pull it out by the roots. You definitely should. We don't want them to continue to grow in our garden. Also, doing it often helps to manage the weeds, and it also is great for keeping pests away, which I have a pest problem. We'll talk about that in another video. Okay, your strength.
Ready?
Yes. It was already broke. I hope that I'm in view of the camera when I say this, but A Love Supreme, John Coltrane. I absolutely love this. I've never heard it on vinyl before, so I'm excited to listen to it while I read it. And it's really a spiritual album, so I'm so excited to listen to it, and I definitely encourage you to listen to it too. I don't know if I can play it in the background because of copyrights. If I can find one that I can play, I'll definitely play it for you, or like list it in the description box below. If you like jazz or like to check out something new, I don't think that you will regret it at all. You definitely will not regret listening to this. All right, Olivia, she's ready. All right.
I took 21,000 steps every day when I was in New York.
I can imagine that.
That was just in a couple of hours. That wasn't even